Hello, beautiful people. Let's see what messages are here for all of you today. I'm going to do a reading which is just open and just open to receiving whatever the universe wants to share with you today. And I believe that if you're here, there's a message here for you. Stay open, stay alert to what the universe is saying to you, what the universe is sharing with you, because we are all connected, we're all one. And yeah, we live our lives just thinking we're just individuals, we're just one individual person with their thoughts and feelings and life, but we are all connected. And just look at how you came about. Look at how I came about. I mean, isn't it a miracle that two individuals who thought that they were so, I am me and you are you, can create another person? And when you look at that person, you can see both the parents in that child, or you can even see their lineage. You can see where they came from. You can see um, who you know who were their relatives. They have characteristics. And isn't that what is that if not a divine proof and evidence that we are all mingled together, we are all collectively one? The more we focus on that, the more we know that, the better I feel we would um, have a better perspective on life, on the people who come into our lives. Instead of first of all thinking of the differences, you would look at that person as a part of you. And when we do that, everything shifts and changes, because you're not looking at that person as separate from you. You're looking at that person as a part of the collective oneness, the universe that we're a part of. And that's just the message that came through, just now. And welcome to everybody who's here listening. I'm so grateful for all of you who are here and all of you who choose to participate, and I'm very, very grateful for all of you. So, the very first cards that came through are the Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. Okay. So, what I'm seeing here is that you are receiving a huge sum of money. Okay. And there's the chariot, and with that, you're going to be able to travel to, or go to, or move to the place that you want to. I am seeing abundance coming in for you in a big way, and this is going to take you to destination. Okay, let's see what else we have. And the Six of Pentacles is unconditional giving and receiving. So there's like unconditional abundance coming in. And this is, all the wealth coming in for your good deeds, for the things that you've done in your life. And even if you feel you haven't been so great in your life, you haven't been, whatever you think about yourself, I want you to know that the divine always loves you. The source from which you came is not judging you, is not holding you, like holding anything against you. This source is always pursuing you with love. And this source always wants to love you, to guide you, to protect you, to help you through your journey. So I want you to start feeling worthy, and I want you to forgive yourself. If there's anything you need to forgive yourself for, forgive yourself. And from this moment on, you are worthy, within yourself. Okay, let's see what else shows up. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. And that again is a card of abundance. It's a card of financial independence. And here's the Ten of Wands. So this is carrying a lot of burdens on your shoulders. But tens are completion. And the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you might have struggled a lot financially, in the sense of having to fend for yourself, or having to build that wealth for yourself. but all this is paying off. Like, you are at the top of the mountain now. You are almost home, almost at that place where you can drop your burdens down, and you can um, completely and totally relax, like this girl is relaxing here under a money tree, nothing less, under a money tree with fruit in it, and she looks very content and happy here. So the time for your burdens are coming to an end, and I see yeah, a lot of abundance that is pouring in, and you're finally going to be able to do all the things you want to do. You're going to be able to relax and have some holidays and go on those retreats, spiritual retreats, or whatever it is that you like to do. Buy those beautiful things that you've been waiting on. Yeah, that's what I see. Let's see what else. And on a spiritual level, I see that you are now also ready to shed the burdens. Sometimes we carry burdens we don't need to. Sometimes we're carrying things on our shoulders that have become a habit. Do you know what I mean? You are habitual in repeating certain burdens, or even after they're well over, you might recreate them, because I know it's a weird thing to say, but there's a comfort in it. You're used to it. So um, in your mind, in your brain, you kind of unconsciously create those same scenarios that, it's they whatever pattern you're repeating in your life, which is not good for you. You are doing it because it is reminding you of a time that was home to you, or security to you, or was supposed to be security to you. So for example, if you lived in a home that was really disruptive, and that was supposed to be that place of love for you, you will keep on trying to recreate that scenario in your life, even when there's no need, because you're trying to work out that situation in your future. So become aware of where you are carrying burdens you don't need to anymore, where you are holding on to things that you don't need to anymore, and set yourself free now. The past is history, it's over. You need to set new patterns in your future, new patterns in your present, so that your future changes. The trajectory of your life is different. Um, because often we just keep recreating what we don't want. We all do this. Tell me if you can relate to that. And there's a point at which you need to realize you're doing that and stop that. Okay, let's see what else is showing up here for all of you. The moon. Wow, the moon. I love the moon. I feel so connected to the moon. And there is so much magic there. I just look at the moon, and it reminds me of the magic of this universe. It reminds me that I am a part of this beauty, this infinite beauty. And how can I doubt? How can I doubt this incredible, powerful, mystical, and loving creation, which I am? I am the moon. The moon is me. We are one. And if you take a moment just to acknowledge that, just to notice that, just to notice how special you are, how beautifully individual and unique and precious everyone in your life is, even if they bother you. Even if they bother you, try and look at them from the lens of this spirit of oneness, this spirit of appreciating the uniqueness in each one. And they are the way they are. They came with many, many things the way they are, for the way they are, and life molded them, right? So the more we can stop resisting people, circumstances, situations, um, the more we can see the beauty in them, you know. But it's a matter of shifting our paradigm. You know, our paradigm might be set in we are different from everybody, and everybody is, you know, to be looked at as a stranger, or as an outsider, or don't trust somebody who doesn't look like you, or doesn't follow the same religion as you, or doesn't come from the same country as you, or it's so sad and so petty. And that's the conditioning that we've been given in our lives, you know, haven't we? Separation. This is my culture, that's your culture. This is how I think, this is how you think. No, only if we could just start collaborating with each other, start seeing how beautiful that is. That is the greatness of humanity, that we can have such a wide and myriad, uh, you know, countless, infinite forms and shapes and beliefs and thoughts and everything. It's just so incredible. It's just a wealth. We have a wealth here. And instead of opening our hearts to the wealth and the treasures that this universe offers, why do we feel the need to cut it out when it does not, you know, when you don't agree with it, or when you don't understand it, or when you have not been exposed to it? Why do people go to the defensive, you know, to take a defensive stance on their beliefs against others? It is not us against them, it is me and them. It is us. It is us together. All right. And the more you choose to look at, if you have a struggle or a challenge in your life right now, or you know, someone's giving you a hard time, just try this. Look at them from a bigger perspective. Look at them beyond the problem. Look at them beyond your limited sense of who they are. And when you open your heart to that, I guarantee you that they will change as well. Because our energy, our frequency towards others is is very much an influence as to how they are with us. You know, so we have the power, the capacity to shift energies and frequencies when we rise, when we choose to rise from our limited sense of things and open ourselves up. Okay, let's see what else is showing up. And we have the moon, and so that this is a very creative, mystical, magical time in your lives. And look up at the moon, just have a look at the moon and have a little conversation with the moon. Hear its messages in your heart, in your mind. Okay, here we have the Ace of Swords and we have the Four of Cups. Now, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Cups is about feeling stagnant, you know, stagnation. And the Ace of Swords is about cutting through whatever is stuck. So the Ace of Swords is a breakthrough, it's a brand new beginning, is what it is. And so I'm seeing that you are maybe feeling stuck, maybe feeling like this is a stalemate or stagnant in some way, and you've come to a point where you're just like blah, you know, you just can't come up with solutions, you don't have any clarity. And this Ace of Swords is showing me that there's a lot of clarity coming into your life, and you are responsible for it. Okay, stop waiting around and moping around for somebody else to offer this to you. Having said that, the divine is right there offering you what you need. But sometimes we are so fixated, like I said, on what it should look like, right? We're conditioned as to what that should look like. And when we open up ourselves, that okay, I'm willing to open myself up to that divine offering, and I'm not going to put any limits on it. I'm not going to force how it should look, how it should be, how it should seem. And I am going to, you know, be willing to see it, how whatever shape or form it comes in. And that is the breakthrough. That is where you will break through this stagnation, when you take that initiative to move forward with a wider view, with a wider vision of the possibilities for you in your life, okay? Because there are so many, there are multiple possibilities there for you, and you're just not seeing it right now, okay? Let's see what else we have. Temperance, how beautiful. Look at this. She is standing there with one leg up in and doing namaste with her eyes, her one eye open and her one eye closed. And I love that. It's so important to have situational awareness. When you find your center, when you find your core, and this is temperance, it's about taking the extremes of your life and pulling them together and finding a balance with those extremes. And your core is so strong that nothing can pull you in opposite directions. And so with this temperance card, it's also saying keep one eye open, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of who is around you, what is around you, what do you have already, in your life, and find your posture, find your pose, find your stance. And when we do that, then our lives feel much better. When we take a moment to center ourselves, we feel better, our lives flow better. So take a moment to just center, take a moment to breathe deeply. Let's take a deep breath in together right now. Yes, be fully engaged in this moment right now, and feel your own presence and just feel your surroundings, and feel that sense of gratitude for this moment, okay? Let's see what else. Three of Swords. All right, so Three of Swords is about heartache, it's about pain, it's about having gone through something that is really, really difficult. All right, really difficult. Let's see. And we have the Star. Wow. So, for a lot of you, I see whatever this heartache is for you, the Star is here as well. The Star is about long held dreams and wishes coming true. So, your wishes are there. You just have to keep on allowing that magic to flow through you. Sometimes when we're broken, when we're hurt, when we're deeply in trauma, it's hard to find the light, it's hard to find the hope, it's hard to find the magic in anything, isn't it? It can be quite difficult, but I always say this: we've got to fight for our light. And no matter how sad, no matter how difficult, no matter how traumatic, I want you to fight for your light. Okay? Moment, trust and know that the divine is always speaking to you. It is always influencing you. It is always helping you to rise. Okay? Let's see what else. Wow, the 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I am seeing that no matter what you've been through or however difficult it is, I see this. The 10 of Cups is like winning the lottery in happiness. And I'm seeing a lot of happiness for you. I am seeing families getting together, having a picnic together. Everybody is together, enjoying each other's company. And for some of you, you've lost that with your family. Like maybe you were really close, or maybe you were never really very close. But a lot of you could have been close and have lost that togetherness, that closeness. And I'm seeing it coming back. I'm seeing such a huge restoration and such a huge healing here, that whatever you lost, whatever broke your heart, whatever it is that made you feel stuck, like this Four of Cups, like there's no hope and I just don't know how to change the situation. I'm seeing a change here. So just trust and know that things are moving, things are changing, and change your mind as well about it. The greatest lesson that I have learned in my life is that people are going to do what they do, okay? And they will do it according to where they're at in their lives at that moment. Um, Maybe they don't know better, or maybe they're really deeply unhappy, or they haven't learned coping mechanisms or strategies. They haven't learned a better way to do things. And if I feel if it's somebody you really love, and you don't know how they went from this closeness with you to this separation, you need to fight for it, you know. And don't get caught up in their pain, don't get caught up in their hurt, don't get caught up in if they're nasty or if they're like cruel. That's their own pain. So if you love them enough, you don't take that personally. It is so important not to take people personally when they're being rude or angry or mean, because that is just a testament of their state of mind and their heart. They are unhappy, deeply unhappy, because no happy person's going to do that. Are they? No spiritually balanced person is going to lash out or be mean or be rude. Having said that, I don't mean that you should stay in a toxic relationship. I don't mean that you should allow people to abuse you. I don't mean that you should just be a doormat and let people walk all over you. That is not at all what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if there is a chance, and if there are greater things to love about a person, and if they have shown you in the past that they are uh, good, and maybe they're just going through a difficult time right now, give them a moment, give them some love, give them some compassion, give them some generosity of spirit from you. Don't be fast to react, because when we do that, we break things that are so precious, and a life passes by, you know. And before you know it, your life has passed you by, and you think to yourself, how sad that this person I loved so deeply is no longer in my life. Because I took it personally, because I didn't understand that right now they're struggling, right now they're hurting, right now they need me more than ever, you know. So that's what I'm talking about. And if you're in this situation where that's what's happening, you need to just be kind and be gentle with yourself as well. If you need distance, if they're being overly difficult, obnoxious, whatever it is, take a break and do good things for yourself, but do not take their energy on, okay? It has nothing to do with you. If you feel you trigger certain things, you ask yourself, am I doing anything to make the situation worse? Am I really giving that person what they need, or am I forcing what I think they need onto them? People do this all the time, right? Now, my idea, everyone has a different love language. For me, my love language is affection, is caring, is communication, is that person really hearing me, you know, and giving me that moment, that space to speak my heart out, and then just holding that space for me. For others, their love language is people doing things for them, or they like to do things for others. That is the way they speak love, right? So understand each other's love language, understand how does this person express love, or how do I express love, and does it match up? So you have to make compromises. Like sometimes you give that person their love language, which is, you know, someone might be a person like who's a neat freak, and for them love is where you tidy up or you keep your things in a good way. And somebody else's love language is just listen to me, just be here for me, but instead you're cleaning up for them. That's not going to help them. Give them what they need. I hope I made that clear. I hope that makes sense to you. So instead of breaking things, because things to break take a moment, and things to make and to form take a lifetime. And in that lifetime, let's try and restore rather than break things. All right, like I said, I will say it again. Not if somebody is really, if they're broken to the point where they need help, they need professional help, and they, are violent, or they could hurt you, that then you have to surrender, you have to let go, all right, and let other people help that person. But if it is within your grasp, within, that this person is just suffering right now, then be be kind both to them and yourself. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing: restoration in friendships, family, and I'm seeing a lot of love, I'm seeing a lot of joy, a lot of communion, together, and just completely and totally feeling that it's that ideal situation where you have all your loved ones around you, and you feel loved, you feel your best self, you feel totally and completely comfortable in your own skin, and these are your kin, these are your family, these are the people with whom you feel at home. And yeah, I'm seeing that for all of you. Let's see what else. Welcome to everybody who's here. The King of Wands. All right, now the King of Wands is an entrepreneurial card, and I'm seeing this person pointing towards a place on the map, on the globe. Okay, let's see. For some of you, it's asking you to expand your concepts as to where your work will be. Like, think bigger, think worldwide, think, how can I, with the world we live in today, like I'm speaking to you today, and you get to see this from any corner of the world that has internet and a phone or a laptop. Think along those terms. Think of how you can um, expand your business or your gifts or your skills worldwide. So open up your horizons, okay? And especially for a lot of you who are thinking of being entrepreneurial, having your own business, it's saying, look into how you can do it worldwide. And it's also saying, go with your gut here. This is the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is about indecision. Maybe you're feeling a bit indecisive about your career. You're feeling like, I don't know. I don't know if this is what I want to do. I don't know if this is where I am supposed to be. And maybe some of you have a burning passion or desire to do something of your own. And it's saying, make a choice. Like, don't sit there being indecisive. At least do something towards what you love. With the Two of Swords, particularly in this deck, I see this person is blindfolded and throwing a knife into the target, and it's bang on. So that says to me, use your insight, use that inner sight to go forward. Use um, that gut, that gut feeling, and trust yourself. Trust yourself. What is your gut telling you? Is your gut telling you about something you can most certainly do, and you're just afraid to go forward? So let's see what else. Welcome everybody who's here. I am good, thank you. How are you? How are you doing? All right, the Page of Wands. Okay, the pages are the beginning of something. The pages are are something that you're going to embark on or start. Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So I'm seeing here you're walking away from something. You're walking away from something or someone that doesn't serve you anymore. And maybe you felt cornered, you felt pushed in the corner, and you felt like, I don't want to fight this fight anymore. I'm done, because these cups are no longer full. They're empty now. They're empty, and I need to know when to walk away. The Seven of Wands is defend yourself, defend your territory, defend yourself, put your guard up. And it's so important sometimes for us to do that, right? And I think when we're younger, you don't realize who is in your favor and who doesn't have the consciousness yet to treat you correctly. So it's important for us to draw a line sometimes with people. And if you find yourself find yourself in a situation where you're extending your energy to the point where you're feeling drained, you know that you are now doing a disservice to yourself, and you are now um, trying too hard to please the other person, become aware and pull your energy back. Pull it back inside yourself, and stop extending yourself to people and things that have no value for you. Okay, we do this in our lives because there's so much unworthiness, and we so want people to like us. We so want to be, included in a situation or in a whatever it is. This is a lesson I learned the hard way, because I am naturally outgoing, and I'm naturally, like, I like to give, I like to exchange, I like to talk. But and there were times when people were not giving that back, and they were kind of sometimes even mean, sometimes even like, oh gosh, people take you for granted sometimes. If you're really nice, they're like, oh my gosh, like, let's not talk to her. And I actually learned this from this dog trainer. Funnily enough, I forget his name, Caesar, I think. I don't know if you watched that show, but he says, if you want your dog to respect you, you need to wait for them to come to you. Don't, like all of us, we run to our pets and like, oh baby, love you. And so if you want your dog to know that you're the master, you need to let them come to you. And sometimes in life, you have to do that. You have to master yourself, where people respect you. They've got to earn your respect. Don't just hand it all away. Don't just hand it all away. I mean, I am still the same. But when I find that people are not quite there with me, or they're not quite appreciating, or they're not of the same mindset, or that they don't get it, or the frequency is off, back out and away. Excuse yourself and get out of there. Okay? That is so important. So important. I'm so happy. God bless you too. I'm so happy this resonates with you. I'm sending you all my blessings and love. Everybody who's here, all my blessings and love. And how's everybody doing? What's been going on with all of you? You're all fine? That's great. That is great. All right. So, what I'm going to do now is pick a card. Now, I want you all to think of a question in your mind. So, what should we do? What topic should we do? Should we do love? Who wants a love? Pick a card. Okay. All right. Let's do a love pick a card reading. All right. So, I want you to pick, let's say group 1 or group 2, and that will be your message for love. Okay, let's see. Group 1, what is your message for love? Group 1, let us see what shows up. So group 1, this is your message. Oh my, look at that. The 6 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So I am seeing you leaving a time of rejection behind in your love life. Yeah. You see, this is the 5 of Pentacles. This is about feeling left out in the cold. This is about feeling rejected, feeling like feeling all those feelings. But here's the 6 of Swords, which means you are leaving that time behind, and you're entering a really beautiful time in your love life. Okay, let's get one more card. Let's get one more card for group one. Let's see. One more card for group one about their love life. Wow, look at that. The lovers. Oh my gosh. You are literally leaving this time of rejection, sadness, pain behind with the Six of Swords, and you're entering a union of such great love. This is your twin flame. That's the Lover's card. The Lover's card is about your twin flame. So you are meeting that magical part of yourself, and it's coming in. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I am so happy for you, group one. This is magic that is coming into your life, into your love life. Wow, what a beautiful message. Isn't it a beautiful message? Okay, let's do group two now and see what shows up. Let's see what shows up. Group two. Group two. What do we have? Group two for love. Let's see. Group two for love. What's the message for them? Nine of Swords. Oh my gosh. So some of you are very much in your head, feeling like you can't sleep at night, restless, nights, and a lot of thoughts, like this person here, a lot of thoughts, and just very, I mean, sadness as well when it comes to your love life. Maybe you're just feeling very lonely or feeling alone. And so it's difficult to sleep, it's difficult, and you keep thinking about things. And let's see what else. And the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, you're going from feeling like this, sleepless nights, not being able to, like, just feeling really sad and low, to abundance in your love life with the Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like this is a great love for yourself as well. You're going to find so much love inside of yourself that it's going to give you abundance, because that's a money tree right there. So not only is love coming in, I see money coming in too. But let's get more clarity on your love life. Show me more. Page of Wands. Pages, like I said, are new beginnings, and they are also messengers. So you are receiving a message here from someone. Okay, someone is developing into the person that you want them to be. That's what I feel like. They are developing into the person. They're not there yet, but they're developing into the person. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. With the Ten of Wands, there's a lot of burdens that you were carrying in your love life. But now I see this page turning into the King. So there is a growth. There is a growth here in your love life. You are growing. That person is growing into the person you need them to be. And for some of you, you might meet them abroad. You might meet them on some travels, or something to do with travel, or something to do with journeys. Or maybe you have a long distance relationship. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what's coming in here. Okay, let's get one more card for group two. Wow, look at this. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is an overseas kind of love, and this person is coming. This person is on their way to you. And if you were struggling in a long distance relationship, then I do see things changing, things turning around, and you will meet, and you will have happiness together. Whoa, look at this, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely. Look at this. You're going to have so much wealth. I told you this is connected to wealth. This is the second time that I've done a reading today where I've seen love and wealth connected. It's a very wealthy match, that's coming in. Wow, isn't that amazing? What did you all choose, group one or group two? Let me know. And that's my message for you today with the pick a card. All right. I think I am going to end this session now. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it. And take care of yourselves. And I will see you again soon. Take care. What was that question there? Does he love you? What did you choose? Which group did you choose? That's your answer. And if you want to do specific questions, you can always book a session with me, or you can buy a question. Okay. All right. Okay. So take care and have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Bye.